Christmas is a capitalist holiday. It's keeping you poor, and this is why. Let's talk about it. I enjoy Christmas just as much as anybody else, but the truth is, it is a capitalist holiday and it's keeping you poor. When you really want to break down Christmas, what is Christmas? What are we celebrating? Everyone knows it's celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. It's celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ on December 25th. We all know that the reality is, over time throughout the years, that meaning, the original purpose of why we celebrate this holiday is far from what we actually do today. Because let's be honest, when is the last time you heard anyone talk about they can't wait to go celebrate Jesus for Christmas? No, absolutely not. The kids don't talk about it. The adults don't talk about it. The only people that actually talk about it are people that are taking religion seriously, which honestly, I would say, in my opinion, those numbers are shrinking every single year. When kids think of Christmas, they think of one thing. They think of getting gifts. They think of receiving shit, a whole bunch of stuff. Give me this, me. It's all about me. For adults, sometimes it depends on the adult, but it's about 50-50. It's either they're thinking about receiving gifts or they're thinking about, what am I going to have to get someone else? No one is thinking about Jesus. Like, let's be honest about this. No one is planning about Christmas and thinking how they are going to celebrate Jesus. It's just not the reality. So I see Christmas as a capitalist holiday because it is a capitalist holiday. Every single year, we see these companies investing billions of dollars to shove their brand in your face repeatedly over and over and over. And it's completely justified because what? It's Christmas time. Of course, we're going to shove our ads in your face and everyone smile. We have happy music. We're throwing our brand in your face, but it's fine. It's Christmas and we all understand it's a time of joy. It's a time of giving and a time of love. So it's perfectly acceptable for me to put billions of dollars into ads to get you to buy my product. Christmas is one of the most profitable times of year, not the most profitable time of year. To sit here and disagree with that fact that you don't believe that Christmas has way more capitalist influence in this country than it does religious, you're just lying to yourself and you're lying to everyone else. I think that every single person is suffering from the mindset that we've been trained to have about this holiday. But I think that some people are definitely suffering more. And the reason I'm saying that is, for example, me specifically, I, as an adult, but also a parent, I think that parents are even more susceptible to the brainwashing that we received about this holiday. And the reason I'm saying that is because I have had countless encounters with people, including family members, where we'll be going back and forth, butting heads about what we think is considered acceptable and considered necessary. To be a little more specific about that, I've been almost, like, you actually could just say straight up guilted. I've been straight up guilted for the way that I believe I should handle Christmas in my household for my son. I don't believe my son needs to have an extravagant Christmas. I don't believe that he needs to have 100 presents under his tree. It's not fucking necessary. But hey, there's parents that believe that I'm shitty for feeling that way. I'm shitty for not going above and beyond to make sure that Christmas is the happiest day of my child's life, to make sure that he's not smiling every single second throughout this day. Look, I understand this whole your children come first. I understand that, obviously. To a certain extent. Your children come first to a certain extent. When I say my children come first, I don't mean they come first and that includes putting myself in financial instability because to make them happy, to make them a little bit happier. Absolutely not. When it comes to my children being first, it means that they have the things that they need first. That's what matters the most. Not things that they want, not things that they would like to have, not things that might make them smile a little bit, not to buy them a shit ton of toys for one holiday. Half the toys are not going to play with for the rest of the year. That's not what it's about. I've had this conversation with many people, and it's actually ridiculous. And it's scary how many people think this type of way. These people are, not necessarily doing great financially. They don't have a ton of money. Some of these people might have just lost a job or have been employed for a while, whatever. They have all these different situations and circumstances in their life, which is okay. We all have situations and circumstances in our life. But these people will be sitting here when October runs around and they'll be telling me, man, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to get some presents under the tree this year. Why the fuck are you worried about getting presents under the tree? Your children are going to live. If you don't put presents on that tree, I promise you they're going to survive. Unless you're putting food under that tree and that's the only food they're getting, Your children are going to fucking survive. And it's kind of crazy that we literally have, so many of us have this mindset where, man, I need to do this. I got to do whatever I got to do to make sure these presents get on the tree this year. That's what's keeping people poor. It's keeping them fucking poor, because instead of planning strategic, how can I live my life in a way? What things can I do to bring myself in a better financial situation? What things can I do to bring more stability to my life? What things can I do to make my life more abundant? But instead of doing that, they're sitting here saying, man, how do I get presents under the tree? How do I get presents under my tree this year? It's fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. But here's the thing, though. It's an excuse. And it's an excuse for a lack of financial intelligence, because it's a lot easier to blame your lack of financial intelligence on the fact that, oh, well, I'm doing it for the kids. I'm just doing it for the kids. That's a lot easier than looking at yourself and saying, hey, I don't know shit about finance. I need to get my shit together. I need to do something different in my life. I need to learn something, whatever it is. You are doing something wrong, and it's a lot harder to do that, admit to those things and actually make changes on them, than to say, oh, well, you know, they're my kids. I got to do it. I got to make sure they have Christmas gifts this year. No, you fucking don't. You don't have to. You don't have to go above and beyond. And I'm telling you right now, you can call me a piece of shit if you want, but I'm not going above and beyond for my son this year. He's getting a few presents, a few small presents, and that is it. That's it. You know why? I am trying to build a future. I'm trying to build a future to one day where I can buy him all the gifts I want. If he earns it, but that's besides the point. I'm building a future for myself. I'm not throwing my future away because it's Christmas. It's Christmas. I gotta get mom her gift. I gotta get my brother his gift, and my nieces and nephews and every, fuck that. Fuck that. There are people that I know, there are people in my life, they literally have no money coming in. Some of these people are actually unemployed. They would tell me, oh yeah, I'm at the mall right now and I got a necklace for this person. I got a bracelet for Susie. I bought a video game for Tommy. I get all this crazy shit. They're buying gifts for the nieces, the nephews, the uncles, the aunts, the moms, the dads, the grandparents, the fucking boyfriends, girlfriends. They're buying gifts for fucking everybody. And they don't even have money to themselves. They can barely afford food. It's insanity. It's actual insanity. And we've been so fucking brainwashed that we believe this is normal. And we believe, hey, I'm just fulfilling my duty. I'm doing what's right because I have to. No, the fuck you don't. I'm here to tell you, you do not have to, and you don't have to feel bad about it. I'm dealing with my own bullshit in life. Shit's not perfect. Shit's never perfect. I'm dealing with my own shit. So the last thing I'm doing is going and spending my money on shit that doesn't need to be spent. I don't need to buy people gifts. Call me shitty. Call me a piece of shit. I could care less. I'm taking care of me. I am taking care of me, and I'm doing what's right for me. And what's right for me is also right for my son. And I'm sure he will understand that when he's 18 years old and our life situation is completely flipped, complete 180 on everything that I knew when I was raised and the things that he knows right now at his age. When our life is complete polar opposite of what it is now, I'm pretty sure he's not going to sit there and be like, Dad, my fourth Christmas, you only got me 3 toys that I wanted. You only got me the 3 toys I wanted, but you didn't give me 20. This person got me 5 toys. You only got me 3. Pretty sure my son's not going to be saying that. And if he does say that, then we have a bigger problem. We have a much bigger problem. So it's actually ridiculous. This year, I'm not buying gifts for anybody. Not because I don't care about anybody. It's not because no one means anything to me or I'm just selfish. No, I have to take care of me. I have financial goals I need to meet. I have financial goals I need to meet. And so do you. And so does your cousins and your brothers and your sisters. They all do. So it does not make sense for me to be saving up for months for this one day. This one day so I can just give up a whole bunch of shit to other people. Does not make any sense. So as bad as it might sound, but it's really not bad. No, I'm not getting gifts to my parents. I'm not getting gifts to my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, my brother, my sisters, nobody. I'm not giving gifts to anybody except for my son, which he's going to get a few gifts that he wants. That's it. You shouldn't feel bad about that. Don't apologize for taking care of yourself. And the result of taking care of yourself, you're also taking care of your family. That is my message for the day. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Merry Christmas to all of you. Have a happy new year. And is that what they usually say? Yeah. Happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You all stay safe. And I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.